I wonder what changes when you complete a run. No stores yet. I really want to complete the run with the palette, but I'm not even sure like I'll be able to unlock any more lore over here because I'm not getting keys. Damage reduction. Continue. Attack damage up. So they start us at 2x damage taken. That's so rude. No wonder I'm getting my ass clapped. How much does it cost to retry? Oh, these are my previous attempts. So going back to the top is 500 points. Interesting. Remember how thick Agent 8 is? Super thick. Lurking while you do homework. Have a good stream. Thank you for lurking, my dearest Hoto amiga. Is the homework like stuff that you do with your fashion stuff, or is it like a writing assignment? Because that sounds... If it was a writing assignment, I would be like, no. But I appreciate you lurking. Yeah, this game makes me want to stream a lot more often, I guess. It's on my brain. It's a writing assignment for merchandising. No thanks. Who in their right mind thought that would be fun to do? Illegal. Lots of reports? No thanks. I'm not built for that. I'm not built to write. Maybe short, terse emails, but beyond that, no. I like getting my hands dirty and like doing... Oopsies. And actually building things, but I guess, like, you know, communication is a pretty important part of life and working with other people and being able to explain concepts and ideas, and maybe it's a good way to translate one's understanding in writing. Who knows? My philosophy about education just like flips back and forth given how grueling of a educational career I had to deal with and go through. You can stop gliding. Oops, it's over. No. Hi, Katie. Welcome back to the hellhole that is me trying to do splat zones. It works. You know, given that I spent 4 hours playing this game yesterday, I have a better idea of what to do. And also I have some upgrades just in general that help me get through some of these things a whole lot better. I do need a drone attack. Just for the synergy with whatever I just got. I decided to gamble a little bit after my lift today, which I did a really short, quick lift. Oh yeah, I still have the Super Mario RPG emotes. It's a gorgeous color. I decided to gamble with the soy milk that I had in the refrigerator. I don't remember the last time or when I opened it, but it's supposed to be like super hyper pasteurized, and like I don't feel sick yet, and it smelled fine. Am I gonna die? Hi Pup Tetris, thank you for hopping in. Hope you're doing well. Also, some old friends. Milk lasts a while after soy milk, especially, and it's the like organic one from Costco that comes like you can have it off the shelf for a while, no problem. Even after it spoils, it curdles. Soy milk, yeah, I don't gamble too much about milk because it gives me tummy problems. I'm not like fully lactose intolerant, but oh, I hate this fucking floor. It's starting to smell bad. And didn't you hear like oat milk is not like the greatest, given that just like the source of sugar is like not great, or at least that's what I heard about it, or like it uses too much water or some shit. I don't know, maybe that's almonds I'm thinking of. Oh, I'm dead. Oh! I can take damage off the side and jump back up? That's major, by the way. I didn't know that was a mechanic, that I could leap off the side and still be alive. Oops. Need to take these out. Terrible time for that. Oh, that's a CD thing, which is a good thing to have. Almond is too much water to grow, that's what it is. It says something about oat milk turns out to not be all that much healthier for you, or I don't know, but if you like the flavor, it's fine. Like, why should it matter? I like knockback. Somebody posted on Twitter a video of maxing out their knockback, and they threw a bomb into a bunch of fish, and when there's high knockback, they explode up really high and they spin. I think I retweeted it, so you can find that on my main Twitter. Oh god. Oh, this is the one that I usually avoid because it's a pain in the ass. And then like you have to hold it for a lot longer too. And you have to hold 2 zones and you're a single person. And I don't have a sniper rifle. And I think this one before took me like 7 minutes to do. Once you get past the halfway checkpoint. I'm doing better because I'm actually staying above the platforms and able to jump back and forth now that I know how like this one works. But prior to this, it was so bad that, and like my thing isn't like super long range too. But it does get overwhelming when they start all being back here. Where's the other one? Okay, we're okay. Now I can take the zones back. They actually pull control back if I don't get it immediately, which I wasn't sure was a thing. So you can lose progress. Hey, a lot faster than I did that first time now that I know what the hell is going on and how to get in between and to actually use my drone float. Also, person known as Kokwa in my chat, thank you. I see you. You so are. My hacks can do a lot to upgrade the drone, you know. For example, I can set it so that color chips give Pearl extra abilities will show up in the Spire. Or I can add drone action slots so Pearl has even more ways to use her drone gauge. For reals, hook me up right now. It's not all I can do for the drone either. Come talk to me outside the Spire if you're curious. I guess I really do have to upgrade her eventually. More knockback. Step away from the summoner. Purple. Look how gorgeous this ink is. And I think it changes depending on what color chip you put in. Is there only knockback with explosions or what? It sounds like they're keeping their distance from me. Come here, bitch. Good. I can hear them. Nice. We have double knockback. Drone killer whale, drone gauge charge, main range up. Main range up. I did want the drone charge up more, but I think it won't give me another slot because I think when I got the splat bomb ability for Mr. Pearl over here, I didn't get any more other ones. Wow, that's actually like getting stuck there. Yeah, this is a kind of baby. It's like you have to grow all these almonds just to grow the almonds themselves, and then you grind it up and then add even more water to it to make the milk form of it. It's silly. Ink damage up. We're doing lucky chain for the lucky item drops, which increase the likelihood of good stuff happening, which I abused to get high. To get my special gauge refilled a lot. Blow up. Amazing. I think the ink coming out of the thing is doing knockback too, because they're not rushing me as much as they were before. The knockback in this seems to be less of they're getting pushback, they're just staying in place. I think with an explosion knockback? Maybe that's the difference. Drone gauge, charge. Splash damage, you can really increase splash damage like crazy. We're not gonna go 520 rigorous rigor mortis business. Not today. Pursuit all out. Wide open floor. There's two. Okay, got one somehow. Was that like a lucky shot? Floor 10, boss time. I wish you could rearrange this in the order in which you got things, but I guess you can look on the right. So the last thing I got was splash damage, which I really don't remember why I picked it. I really don't! Maybe I needed explosion knockback. Layered rotator. So the bosses aren't the same for each one, but they seem to have different difficulty levels depending on when you do have to fight them. Yeah, the knockback is helping. Because I'm not getting overwhelmed quite as easily as I was before. Permanent, permanent, permanent. Look at it. Girl, aim for the right thing. She didn't even pick a good thing to aim at. That's like a fucking waste of a killer whale, this bitch. Oh yeah, it seems like it's... Oh, I'm panicking. No. No bueno. Should have used it earlier. I think I have to go up and down when it comes to things like that. Permanent, 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 permanent. I think that's what it's saying, but it's not permanent. I know it doesn't say permanent, but my brain is broken. Good, it finally attacked the right thing. Bombs. Where is the thing? Oh, I see the computer thing. Goodbye. Like, if they ever add some more variations to the bosses, maybe. Because Hades has a lot of boss variation. I wish I didn't lose a life, though. That would have been better. She's coming. She came. She's dead. We celebrate. I'm gonna tinkle real quick. Currently raining where I am. A little sprinkle, hopefully not like a deluge. Drone, gauge, charge with bonus. More knockback. Yeah, going from 200 to 600 is silly. Hopefully the vending machine will return, otherwise I will be sad about some of the stuff that I have. Wow, they're kind of fast. And they're agitated now. They keep flying, fluttering like crazy, like fish. How can she flop? Well, they're flopping. Jesus. They be flopping. I need to get back up here. I feel nice and safe up here. Until they flop like this, Jesus Christ. Dish, please. That last one is in a very annoying place. Was it worth it for the 600% knockback? We shall see. I have 3,000 corn. Oh, my knees hurt. I have to play volleyball tonight. I mean, like, will I be okay? One of these is gonna be a life, isn't it? I like this. Mobile ink recovery. I'm buying the full gamut. I can't! Sad. Sticky ink plus knockback. Sticky ink knockback. Bombs too? With my... Here, look. Boop! Sticky ink. Sister, what is it doing? It's the explosion knockback that's the difference, huh? Can I mean, I have the range. The knockback is working. Oh, that explodes when you get on it? Will I die? Haha! Late reply, but you think you have an appointment tonight? Good luck with your appointment. I will probably... I don't know when I want to set one up. I kind of just want to take care of things on my own before I do anything like that. Drone, battery drop, lucky chain window up, springing jamboree floor. I'll let the danger proceed and see if it'll make my life a living hell afterwards. The springing jamboree. Oh, that's why, because they all jumpy. Got knocked back so far I couldn't hit it anymore, which honestly was a little frustrating. I'll take it. Lucky chain window went up. Turf lucky chain would be good. This has a bonus on it. I think I need turf lucky chain. Ceaseless open season. Oh shit. I meant to glide. The knockback with the sniper is not good for me and my weapon. I would like to get some more item drops. The snipers are really fucking it up for me. That's what I like needed that whole time, which is really difficult. My brain hurts, my face hurts. How come you're so glued to that laptop all the time? What are you doing? It's complicated, but basically to keep my hacks for you working, I'm constantly fighting with order over control of the Spire's systems. Like just now, it looked like the root password was about to reset, and if the admin got back the system for decentralizing permissions, our access would mumble, mutter, mumble. Maybe we should ask fewer questions. Danger, ink coverage, ink bottle drop. My face is kind of buzzing. Maybe I need to take a nap. No, drone. Yo, I'm kind of stuck here. Splash, splash, refill ink by defeating hindrance. Toxic mist. New floor. I guess when there is a bias, you can really max out a tone, which can get real broken. Which I understand how the game is making that now. What in the world? I don't know how to get back up from here. Its head is still here. Anybody need head? Well, at least that sniper's not coming back. I thought I would use the ink mine a lot better. But I don't know. I don't know how to be better with it. Don't have enough for this. I do have full lives though. I don't know if I want the other one, so I think I'll just spend my money. So how is it that like each floor can be 3 different things and I'm in a single shaft? Ink storm. Flash radius, explosion, knockback. Well, I changed that out. You can buy this. Increases the damage and... I think that would go well with the mine that I have. So that's 2 floors that I've skipped by doing stuff like that. Lucky bomb drop. I didn't even read the other ones. I just know that that came in handy that one time, where it just gets overwhelming with the number of things just coming at me. Oh yes, color chip saturation, slay. Yo, the explosion knockback is silly. Yo, the radius of my ink mine is massive now. And it like goes off immediately. It takes a lot of ink though. We'll be seeing a boss next. These things mean business. Yeah, well, I'm in the business of splatting suckers. Let's go waste them, mate. The thickness. She thick. Intensifying harmony. Don't forget about the armor in the middle. Good luck. Yeah, they got my first armor. First wave done, third wave incoming. Got vision. Whoa, get wrecked. Get wrecked. So I can only have 2 at a time. out. Behind me. Really? Nope. I gotta take all 5 of them. I don't know how that one time I did it wasn't as difficult, but I'm not using my special very well, huh? But maybe they also have armor too, because theoretically they're supposed to have all the fun stuff, like all the fun buffs I have. Breaker. That's pretty aggressive they are. Wow, 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 wow. I think my special and sub weapons are not working out well for me, are they? Because I don't have one where I can like panic. Because yeah, maybe I have to force them up to me. I don't have anything with like a large amount of range. There's 2 left. One is in the corner, and I can't seem to be able to hit it. Okay, we did it. Goodness. Good thing I have those lives. I like how Inkstorm only does 4 damage at a time! I'm buying lives before I do anything hard. Drone gauge fill rate, bottle drop. I'll just get one of each. It's interesting how the first one that you buy is 500, but it's not dependent on what level. Soundwave, Lucky Bomb Drop, Rigorous. I am not doing the danger floor. Danger plus rigorous, like if they turn off the lights and I have to move the turret, no. Ball o'clock. They converged in the middle ball, and they were just keeping it in the middle for me. Thank you, big boys, I guess. Lucky bomb drop. Lucky chain window. Explosion knockback danger. Interesting how they separated explosion knockback and knockback together. Bombarded, whirling, divided. Oh. The fucking worst. Lights out in Washington Heights up at the break of day. I wake up and I got this little punk I gotta chase away. I don't know where the other ball is. Saying pop the grate while what? I will read it in a second when I can see what the hell is going on. But right now I can't see. So where's my ball? I'm okay? Yeah. Weird. Pop the grate at the crack of dawn while I sing while I wipe down the awning. Hey y'all, good morning. I think so. It has to be great for the In the Heights song. Did I say lights out in Washington Heights up? Sometimes my brain just goes on autopilot when I just start pulling lyrics out of my ass. I have to pee again though. Sorry. This is what happens after I work out. I pee a lot. Mobile special charge, extra dodge roll. I don't really use the extra dodge roll that much, but occasionally it comes in handy when I panic and like I need to back up. Scampering between crosshairs. This shit fucking sucks! Oh my god, please! You're in the bathroom and you heard my voice from the living room sing the first lines of that. That's probably true. I'm on the phone again. Drone gauge charge, ink damage up, splash radius up. I'm wondering if I should clip some of the special events that happen in these modes and put it on one of my YouTube channels. I really don't care about the bonus, by the way. What's my objective? Kill the things that are running away from me. You have the video and the chat stream up in the living room TV, but you can type chat only. You got quite a complicated setup there. I honestly don't even know where they're hiding. Oh, I was on top of one of them? Goodbye. Your hole is mine. End of work lurk, how do I do? Yeah, glitter ink. The glitter ink in this game is fabulous. How are you doing, 7? Welcome. Oh, after work, you're getting done by 4? Well, I mean, work from home does allow you to do that pretty much. Oct, don't you get bored staying in the elevator? I've read this lore before. Finish at 4:30. That's soon. You did the Falcon on a Sunday? How was it? Because I certainly did not go out. I do not need to buy a life. Do I need this, or do I need sound wave up? More damage. More damage. Remember when we had class together and I said, good morning? Oh, was it the acting class? Oh yeah, I think that was the only class we had together, because I don't think we did the music theory course together. 3 times protecting the zone, 55 and 30. She speaks oil. Oil? Well, yes. You think this works? Is it working? I collected some of those a little too early, huh? Alright guys, I think it's working. Oh my god, it's working. This spam is just, it's working. It's a silly roguelike board that you can get really some really silly builds. The game takes a while to get going, and I was being stubborn and not trying to upgrade my lives, and now that I am, I'm getting to see a lot more of what this game has to offer. Some people have finished this game really, really quickly, and I still haven't, but that's okay. I would much rather have an extended period of time where I do get through every single weapon and complete them, and hopefully there's enough lore in this game to keep that going. Is that Walker? Yeah, his voice and speech for the actor. I don't think I had a class with Jay Scheib with you, but I do remember seeing a show that Jay Scheib did in New York City at the, I think, Center City Theater, and I went to say hi to him, and he's like, I don't remember you. No. Which one? How do I know where I will end up on the, like, what's ahead of me? Yeah, this is the build so far, and it's the explosion knockback mixed with the ink mine. I don't know how like super familiar you are with the game, but this is what I wanted for the salmon run mode, but that's co-op. Is there a co-op roguelike out there, or would you consider that just to be a dungeon crawler? Like a Diablo. Okay, music. Jesus, chill. I have to go all the way down and back up. You see this bullshit? You see this bullshit? It's like that's proverbial hell that I just ended up in. Oh, look at all those lucky bombs that just popped out. Where's the tower now? I have to go around for a little bit, regain my composure, and then I can launch this bitch back, hopefully. Go away. Can you chill? Fucking hell. Hey, we're almost done. Yo, that wasn't as painful as I thought it was gonna be because I was spamming ink mines like crazy. I actually took 2 classes with Jay Scheib, and I did intro to acting with him too, and that opened me up to like a different language of what the kind of theater that he practices now. What if there is no vending machine after this? I needed to replace a life. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily say vending machine up there. 1 life. Ink recovery rate up. And nope, I'm saving my sub. Where have I seen that vending machine before? It looks like a GameCube. I think that was the only one you did with him, because your intro to acting was with Anna Kohler, which is... She has like a different philosophy when it comes to stuff like that. ×2. Rigorous danger. No. No danger, please. Acting for the camera, I don't know. Don't know anything of the sort. Bitch, chill. Can you? Dude, my ink storm is making this thing fly real good. Oh shit. I didn't notice that was on my cock like that. Nice. Keep going. Oh, who pushed her? Chill. There's a lot of AoE going on. Julian Nguyen, and he's still doing acting. You got to make out with someone for a scene? That does not sound appropriate, but if you guys are both consenting. I didn't have a class with Sonnenberg. Was this like basketball, Andrew? Top floor is next, so we'll be going up against Order again. I want to come with you again. There must be something I can do to help. Whatever you want, Marina. Just leave the fighting to us, okay? It's all yours. I wouldn't do you much good out there, so I'll stay here to keep an eye on things. Roger that. Okay, 8, let's finish this. Guys, I've been making progress. As in, I've made it to the end twice in a row. With now I have 3 lives. Yesterday I got with 2 lives. So let's see if I could finish it. If it's Andrew Jugs, then that's a different story. I haven't heard from him in a long time. But I also got beat up by some things that I didn't know how to dodge. Yo, look, it's order. Perfect world is a stable world. It has no need for desire. In this world, none desire what may be, they embrace it. Their lives are peaceful ones. I will achieve a quiet and peaceful world. I think he says the same stuff. Yeah, it's the same dialogue. She actually yelled at us because we all did the same scene in Juno, and we all skipped the kissing, so she was like cowards, and then we all did it again. One girl did a hug because she hadn't been kissed yet. Like, in her life, she was a kissed virgin. I mean, this is also like 10 years ago we're talking about. I'm surprised there's not new dialogue for this order bit. Maybe it'll happen after I beat it once. My body's warm. This music is very Lavender Town from Pokemon. They can't even attack me. Oh, not good. Oh, it's the bubbles. Okay, that's fine. I can survive bubbles. Some cove floor. I gotta know my escape routes. It's not over there. Too high. There's another one on the other side. Okay, we're 3 now. I didn't know what that move was gonna be, by the way. That's the move I don't know how to fucking deal with. Final checkpoint. These chaotic dissidents are a potential threat. I knew it, our plan is working. Okay, that's not the one. That one's okay. That's the one I hate. What? Wait. How did I get hit in midair? Can someone see what happened? Hey, Darian, shit is happening. Sorry, I've been concentrating the last 4 minutes and not looking at chat because I've never beaten this before and I would like to. I have all 3 portals to fight. You hear this? Like, what am I supposed to do against that? Run around like this? Pray and hope for the best? At least I think I kind of know what the things look like when it does the attack. Maybe not. See that? And then everything is this color. You hear that? That's pain. Okay, doable. Oh, come on, please. Oh, fuck that one. Literally, that one killed me so much. Please. One portal left. Yeah, see that? Look how ass that is. It looks amazing. Oh my god, I almost got wrecked. Oh, hey, bitch. He was a 2014 by Sig. I would not know where to start. It's 4 of those, which is pretty lame. Last one. Now what? Warning, barrier, dissolution. Oh, fuck. Nope. Jesus Christ, please. Aim at the right bitch. Please. Oh my god! I got hit by one of those things. I get too close, he uses that move. she's almost dead. She's almost dead. She's dead! Looks like you're donezo, Snorter! Such chaotic strength, it is fearsome. But the program is now fully executed. The rebooted world will know the tranquility of order! Oh no. After all that, we were too late. Everyone's dead. I don't want a blank world. Maybe I can shut down Order's program. No good. It's propagating too fast! Pearl! What is Oct gonna do? Press a button? Andrew Dorn is super attractive. Oh my god. Lucky. And the game's over. ZR? Oh, you hear that? We're gonna play some music. I didn't know it was rhythm-based. You rewatched the video of the scene an embarrassing number of times, so like, you have access to that? I feel like my rhythm is bad. Is that 8? You should download it so you can have it offhand. There it is, 8! I'm feeling your vibe! And Marina, your backing track slaps. She's gonna sing. Cancel that snooze button and hit me with the beat, DJ! Coming at you, Pearl. Is Oct gonna sing? Are they gonna DJ together? Oh my god. I didn't know you could DJ together. A DJ duel. Of what use is this resistance? Happiness is stasis, unchanging forever. You kidding? We're still on tour! The show don't stop! Keep your boring gifts for boring people. We're out here living, loser! Right, gang? Crank it up! Mic check. That's a straight up booyah bomb right there. My limbs are self-animating? Why? This is outside my parameters. An undefined error is occurring. A stack overflow. Ha! This world you dreamed up is so boring even you can't stand it anymore. But we got the ink to fix that. Don't get cooked! Stay off the hook! I can't die in this part, useless. Try all you like, the result will never change. Oh, I can die. Hey, the palette's empty. Did Order do this? Look, I think I see color chips trapped inside those portals. Yeah, we're turning up the intensity on this fight. It's encore time. Ready to fight 8? Running compulsory grayscaling. Error. Error persists. But we get this music, and we get this colorful, glittery... So the portals are hiding color chips. What is this one? All the energy from the color chips? What are those? Mobility tone? Color chips are saturated more than usual. Whoa, I'm so fast. These look like range tone chips. Make it rain. A new portal? There must be more color chips in that one. Hey friends. Purple. This time you got the support chips. I guess there's 6 different tones, because look at my map. What's happening? Running diagnostics error. Oh. Oh, you hear this? Don't make me cry, Splatoon. I love music. You know this? There's a duet. I don't know where the last one is. That one. Lucky chips. You got the jackpot, Ink. Oh my god, this is so fucking silly. They said, we're giving you full-on goddamn loadout. Color overflow. Yeah, it's real bright. Crank it up. What? 960 damage? Press to activate the big gay shit. It's gonna leave a stain. What is this big killer whale business? I'm shooting from a mile away. 888 because it's Octo? Incompatible with program? Oh, this is gonna kill the bitrate. Dude, this is like an automatic weapon I just got out right here. Warning, an unidentified error is occurring. Warning. 3, 0, U, exclamation point, Q, G. I need Pearl's kit. Did we win? What the? Wait, what's that? It's so cute! You ruined everything! I was so close to my perfect world of order! It's like Order, except a lot less scary. I don't think we have much to worry about here. Sweet, case closed then. Yo, baby puss, you were down with our music, right? Yeah, it was good. I was crying. Can we get VIP seats to our show if you be on your best behavior? Oh, Pearl. Oh, Pearl! Alright, time for us to bounce. We gotta get back to the real Inkopolis Square. Huh? Ride the elevator? Look at Agent 8. Thick. I want to listen to that music again. Oh, this is a cute little credit scene. Getting a lot of Stray vibes from the elevator. I'll let the credits play. We finally did a run with Pearl's palette. Now that I have like the bare minimum, also that damage debuff helped me out a lot. I should look how they convert the fish boids into the big titles in the credits. That's nice. It's a cute mode. I don't think they should have wrote the credits just yet, in my opinion. I feel like what Hades did was you had to complete runs 10 times before they wrote the credits, before you actually got to like the real, like, true ending of the game. At least story-wise, I don't know what they're planning to do here with that. Maybe not, because it is not supposed to be on the level of Hades in terms of difficulty level. They're bringing it back to dubstep. This is throwing me back to like college with warm-ups that we had for like volleyball, our pregame warm-up. Lots of dubstep. I like how we get everybody's faces except for 8, and 8 is like looking out at the entire world. And the whole thing is moving. As soon as we get higher, a lot of that digital world is fading out. Maybe because it's a distance thing. I wonder if we'll climb up into space. But I'm also curious if this is... who's singing? If it's Pearl, if it's Oct, if it's Marina. Did I finish the whole game? I did not get 100% completion. 100% completion is getting all the lockers, but I did finish one run of this game. You know, I may give it a couple of attempts with the other weapon loadout. I am just being very methodical with this and trying to clear with one loadout at a time, basically a different weapon, sub-weapon, and special. That's a lot of pretty colors in this. If you put this whole thing on loop, you could make this my computer background and I would be okay with it. I also have to unlock all the lore in the game too. I need more lore, but I won't be able to get the lore until I get more keys, and I only got one more key this time around because I've been grinding with the same palette, which means each time I beat a boss I don't unlock anything new. You know, I really always do enjoy when I get synth mixed with strings or like any kind of non-standard band instrument. Hey, we're in the clouds. They're still fish swimming everywhere. Aww. Thank you so much for the playing of my game. Hey, 8 finally turned around and looked at the camera. Smiled. It's asking me to press A. But I like looking at this. That music, the end credits music, didn't really end on like tonic, did it? Maybe I got a little carried away back there, but this isn't over yet. They still want their Qualus World of Wonder, and I'm still gonna give it to them. You got the Order replica gear. You can pick it up at the lobby terminal. Look at this Order suit replica. That outfit is C-U-N-T. Do you see that? I'm putting that on. Got a new emote. Let's see what the new lore is after completing one run. We've unlocked Inkopolis Square. With my weird outfit. Aww. Splatoon 3! It's a regular intro, but there will be a new news drop as per usual. That last song was a request from the redoubtable Splatsville Rules titled I, number 47 onward by Deadfish featuring Off the Hook. It's a nice picture of them in the elevator. Hold up, artists from Inkopolis? I thought we repped Splatville. Anarchy! You say that, Fry, but I've heard you gush over their talent before. Speaking of Off the Hook, word is they're back in Inkopolis Square after the big tour. Aye, that's right. Did you see they announced a new song after the tour? I caught an interview with Pearl where she said, "We're not done fighting yet." I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. Isn't their world tour over? Maybe they still have the score to settle with someone. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. Apparently that's not all the news we have for you today. Whoa, what you got? Inkopolis Square is in the news again. Turf War is making a comeback at Inkopolis Square. The hype is real, it seems. Another Inkopolis story? Don't we have any real news? Wasn't Inkopolis Square filled with spaced out slashes last we heard? Aye, but it seems like most of the folks snapped out of it, but some people still aren't all there. Come on, everyone zones out sometimes. You've been a little spacey yourself, big man. Aye, didn't I have to ask someone to pass the soy sauce 3 times yesterday? What of it? It's not like we're involved in whatever's happening at Inkopolis Square. Yep, nothing to do with us, that's for sure. And that's it, for now. Aye, let's get out of here! From Splatsville, that's a wrap. Catch you later. Welcome to Inkopolis Square, the new nerve center of Inkling culture. That's Deca Tower in front of you, one of the tallest buildings in all of Inkopolis. There's a lobby on the first floor of Deca Tower for online battles. Over here we got the Galleria, Inkopolis' most popular shopping center. Here you can buy the freshest gear and weapons to use in battle. But the shops are pretty exclusive and they won't serve you if you're not fresh enough. Oh, what else? That creepy shop back there? Rumor has it they're hiring for some sketchy job. Might want to think twice before you apply there unless you really need the dough. That brings us to the Shoal, the coolest hangout spot in all of Inkopolis. It's where Inklings and Octolings meet up with nearby friends for competitive and co-op play. If you want to visit another city, you can hit up this train station there. Looks like a few residents are still spacing out. Shouldn't someone do something about that? One of the destinations from the train is the Order sector. Be sure to check it out. And that's it. Feel free to give yourself a tour or dive straight into the strange phenomenon. Whatever you choose. Enjoy Inkopolis Square! New badge. Aw, you can't play the minigame? I have to play on Splatoon 2 for the minigame? Let's see the shops out here. If there are new shop owners. Gelfonzo's back! Thou art most welcome hither, but thou dost appear to be off the line. We turn upon successful connection to the net of Inter. Am I not connected to the internet? Why am I not connected to the internet? Will it automatically connect me if I go to the lobby? Oh, yo, the Splatoon colors are in the loading thing in the bottom right. Now I'm connected. It put me back. Now can I go see the shops? I need to see to the shop owners. So the weapons person is Donnie! Hello! Well, I guess you're looking for some new weapons. You've come to the right place. Our weapons come in sets. A main weapon, a sub weapon, and yes, a special weapon. Sounds complicated? Don't fret. You can always press Y to try out our products before buying. You can get our store weapons in exchange for Sheldon licenses. You can get Sheldon licenses by battling and leveling up or using a weapon a lot. Oh, hello my little inkfish, welcome to Headspace. Your aura is quite strong. Let's find some nice new gear for you to use, Jess. You know, of course, that each piece of gear can grant you an ability, don't you? Well, if you want the nitty gritty, just push ZL to read up on it. Kraymod is here! What tentacled tyke through yonder door walks? Ah, thou art fresher than a midsummer's dawn. My gratitude to you for thy continued patronage. Prithee, listen, for my gear hath abilities which will grant unto thee victory, glory, and coin. Coin by which in turn will allow thee fresh gear, fattening my pockets all the while. Thou should hittest a ZL for more information about abilities. Welcome to Shella Fresh. Ah, you look like you just showed up for your first day of school. Loosen up, duder, I got you. All my gear comes with abilities that will help you step your game up. And step that pussy up too. Press ZL for more about your pussy abilities. Hey, your catalog level went up, so here's your reward. Keep up the good work. I buy things. I buy things that I have not bought yet. So what else is out here in Inkopolis Square? So that's Hotlantis. Where's Table Turf? I eat it soap. I didn't eat it because no, I didn't. Recon, Amiibo. Off the Hook is over here chillin'. Ah, here's Table Turf. Spike is all grown up. And we have Salmon Run, which is always open now. Let's go to the train station. What is this? Is this a seal in a burrito? Grah. Most straight user, you play Splatoon, it's not possible. Order sector, more lore, exclamation point. Yo, wait! 8? You came back! Thanks again for helping us put a stop to Order's terrible plan. You cut Order off for most of its power, so there's no need to worry about it pulling anyone else in here. Yeah, everything's chill! Well, mostly. So, the bad news is I've discovered an issue with the pallets still in the memeverse. Remember when I told you that pallets are a part of a soul belonging to someone pulled into the memeverse? That shouldn't have happened, but Order pulling them in must have forced them into becoming pallets. The safeguards in place to protect the soul's owner must have been tampered with. Sounds like a serious security flaw. Yeah, and if it's not fixed, it could have equally serious consequences in the world. Oh, it looks different. It's a blue now, it's not all purple. And it doesn't have that cloud of darkness around it. If we take a pallet to the control room on the top floor of the Spire, we should be able to reconfigure the settings to patch the issue. But we can only reconfigure the pallet we take with us. The problem won't really be addressed until we go up the Spire with every pallet. That's what I'm trying to do. And the lockers are still giving us signals from pallets inside. There's still pallets we haven't even seen. Okay, game plan. First, get our hands on all the pallets. Next, take every single one up every floor of the Spire. Sounds like a big job, honestly. But the sooner we get started, the sooner it'll be done! 8's the powerhouse, and with us helping, we'll be done quicker than it takes me to empty an ink tank. Yay, Pearl, that's the spirit! I'm gonna cosplay as her. Yo, I think someone set up shop behind the lockers. Let's go hit the lockers and then check out whoever it is while we're out there. Got order dually replicas. Yeah, they've changed this. It still has some of the little tinge and twinge down there, but altogether, still pretty neat. Let's go get rid of some of those exclamation points, shall we? New palette just dropped. DJ Octavio. What the? Even Octavio has a palette here? Used to be your boss, right? Well, put this thing to work as revenge for him running you ragged. I mean, he didn't work me that hard, but we're going to get a lot of use out of this anyways. Sorry, sir. 277. Guess what, 8? The hack I'm calling Risky Rewards is finally ready for you. The fewer hacks you have active when you clear the Spire of Order, the more pearls you get. Up to 3 times as many, in fact, but you do have to clear it. Wash out partway through, or no pearls for you. Once you get the hang of clearing the Spire and think you don't need help with it, give this hack a try. Where is it? Reveal bosses, vending machine, discount, reset, risky rewards, 333. Existing hacks can be freely adjusted. Costs 300. I want to activate it. But I've done so much here. Do I want another life on top of that? No. Yeah. Nominal damage. And let's see who's back here. Watch, I can spend pearls on it, and I just wasted all my pearls. Prlz Octoling, I have been awaiting your appearance. Already you bring change to this world, but there is more change to come. Your bringing complete. I am Cypher. You shop within Cypher's siftings. My preferred currency of exchange is pearls. My delivery system is leaving purchases at the lobby terminal. I hope that your desire is found among my siftings. Welcome, Octoling. What do you desire? Would you like decorations? For my locker? New stickers? Pixel Pearl, amazing. Pixel Order graffiti. Oh. Some cool banners and additional gear that we probably have to go through to see. We got no lore, but I will change my palette and we will try out Marina's palette. It's gonna bitch at me. More info. Even more info? Oh, there's secret notes when you complete it? Okay, let's read about Pearl's palette. Did you know I study my enemies' moves in the name of order? Thanks to the digital tickets those jerks sent me, I watch all the live streams of their shows, and then I check the VODs to examine every detail of their every move. Of course, that poor Alchie's too cool. It's a lot, because I am streaming, and he's gonna check my VODs. Yo, 8, remember that palette you used to knock out Order has already been reconfigured. So, what do you think about using a different palette this time? You can switch it up with, oh, and they changed the music, and it's like big dance party now that I've completed it once. Oh, this is gonna suck. It won't let me enter the elevator with an umbrella out. Yo, keeping the world safe is for elevators, I see. Or keeping the world safe for elevators. Earl 8, you seem ready to set out again. I'm actually kind of looking forward to climbing the spire again with all of you. We're headed for the control room at the top floor. Can't we just push the button and go now? Still no. Remember, it goes one floor at a time. Umbrella cooldown. What does this thing on top mean? Does it mean I've completed it with it before? Got a new title, Side Orderly Reveler. Oh, I've done it so many times that I have unlocked special bonus details. I'm glad Marina's okay. We have 8 and Pearl to thank for that. Thanks for getting me out of there, everyone. I'll try to repay the favor with my hacking skills. We can stop Order if we all work together. How dare Order put Marina through the ringer like that? That thing's on my list. Conclusion, we're gonna make Order pay. Order was vicious, but we're no slouches ourselves. I always knew 8 and Pearl could do it. And we returned to the real world happily ever after. Wasn't it that little Order cute? I wonder where it went. That's the last we'll see of that creep, I bet. And if not, then 8, Marina, Oct, and me are gonna fry it up all over again. Even here, we stay off the hook. I'm doing Brella style rewards. Oh, that's a much faster cooldown. Oh, huge. Having a shotgun is nice in this game. I'm gonna say that it is nice having a shotgun. Poison ink, drone gauge charge, shot spread reduction, rigorous. Don't want to do that because I've done it before. I don't know if this weapon has the range to take care of a lot of those snipers. Drone, splat bomb, lucky chain window up hard, main damage close, drones, splat bomb. Oh yeah, I need to unlock drone slots, so maybe I should concentrate on that next, because I would like to really spam Pearl. My wire cord is doing some weird stuff. Oh, I forgot I have sprinklers in this loadout. Yeah, it does damage on the bounce, which I didn't know before, and it's kind of fun being in midair. It was kind of fun being in midair. I didn't know there's a little explosion from those things, so I never really prioritized those. Killer whale, can special drop bonus. Mobile special charge. Killer whale was pretty killer fail. But I'm gonna need to get a drone special at some point. I just need to remember to unlock them. Where is it? That shit scurried. Inksaver sub. This is sub-weapon save, though. This might be useful later on. I mean, you saw the way I spammed that ink mine just to make space, like, back up. Can only have one sprinkler at a time. This party's officially on, and we snagged some pearls too. You sound pretty chipper, Pearl. Yeah, our world tour finished without a hitch, but we haven't gotten that us time, I promised. I want to get this over with so we can go have some real fun. Oh. Pearly? 8. Are these two always like this? Yes. They are. Sticky plus... sticky plus... poison damage. We will win by inking the world. Lucky color chip saturation. Oh, this will be so much fun. I like how they offer that as a way to be like, this is what you can see in the future if you have an absolutely broken build. Ink recovery rate, rush attack, mobile ink recovery, danger magnet, full floor. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, they can't get to me because they're stuck in my inky. Oh, you made me ink! Oh, why is your nut so sticky and why is it causing me pain? Bottle drop homing shots. Having 2 more improves the tracking. Main damage close plus up. Yes. Relentless. Bombarded. Sticky. Oh, I made it fly off. Really don't have the range I need. Whoa, we are sky fucking high, aren't we? We're good. Having the armor launch jump at like 2x power is honestly a lot of fun. More poison ink. I will spread my poisonous seed until the deed is done. You're gonna do 400 damage now. You Made Me Ink is pretty much on repeat whenever I play this game. I mean, the game is like that kind of fantastic, isn't it? Something's bouncing like crazy, and I don't know what it is. I hear like a whirring sound. Boss floor. Next floor is 10, yeah, which means you know what? A boss? Yeah. Guess not that much has changed about this place since we beat Order. Apparently not. I'm reluctant to mess with the system too much since there's an issue with the pallets. Whatever. It won't be a cakewalk, but we can handle it. No sweat, right, to eat? Yeah, sure. I think they made Marina's hair longer and more glitterier. Did it not hit the... one of the bumpers? God damn it. And it's not even in the area of where I put my ink storm. I feel sad beating it up. It did nothing wrong. It's just cute. It's not hitting the things that I need it to. Oh, it actually destroyed my, my sprinkler with that one attack. Permanent, permanent. Oops. Look, they're stuck. I wonder what it looks like getting an item in here. Did it crush? It did crush. And sprinkler. Goodbye. Give me it. Gimme. Gimme. I've already unlocked it. Damn it. We're infallible. Always invaluable. Worth incalculable. We catch in fools' throats. Call us unpalatable. Hey, speaking of pallets, we've seen ones for me and Marina. Do 8 and Ock have them too? I did get a signal from one that seemed like 8s, but Ock doesn't seem to have a pallet. My guess is that when their soul, non-binary, got pulled into the universe, it fixed Oct onto Ock before it could get turned into a pallet. Not sure what that means. I guess I got lucky, so if 8's pallets in those lockers, we'll find it eventually if we keep opening them. We can't just leave 8's soul to rot. Let's get busy hunting down locker keys. It's easy versus vending machine, and I can buy stuff, and I still have lives, so there'll be a good assortment. Flash damage from explosions. Reef slider, no. Drone, splat bomb. Having 2 or more of this reduces the number of... It's only 200. Okay. Drone splat bomb, drone gauge charge. Right now it's at 6 that it does it by itself. More poison ink. Ink, ink, ink. Huge ink. With this, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm hitting it from up here. Just silly. They were getting hella fucking stuck. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I think the enemy variety is thin and or lacking. I feel like the lack of color that they've tried to do is draining the life force out of me. last one. I kind of think the portal one is better, or they could have just had one where you just clear the wave. But maybe they intentionally did it like alternate. Yeah, nothing moves. There's nothing where there's like a sort of like a zip line type business, you know? I was trying to get it on the ramp. It's fine. That's pretty tame. Because, you know, not a lot of those enemies shoot ink at you. The only thing they do is run towards you menacingly. Some of them throw subs, some of them shoot. But the kind of variety they have out there is not the same as the regular single player. Oh, I didn't get up the ramp. Yeah, I can concentrate on the objectives a whole lot more now that I have like sprinklers everywhere. That, and they're slowed down and they get poisoned by my ink, so I just throw a sprinkler down and run away. That's the point of making it easy. So that order, well, I guess it's smallest now. What's it been up to since our big win? I wondered about that too. I looked into it and I couldn't find any sign that it left the memeverse. No trace of it outside the Spire though. Odds are good that it's still here. It doesn't have enough power to get its tentacles on the real world anymore, so I don't think that's a threat we need to worry about exactly, but... Man, I hope it's not up to any big schemes or whatever. I do not want a rematch. Don't worry, we're keeping an eye out for smallest. It won't slip through our fingers. Right, meanwhile, you two should still focus on getting through all the floors. Can do. Speaking of which, after you, 8. Not enough. More poison ink. we're gonna max out poison ink if it allows me to. Yeah, it's this the red common tone, and then all the drone tones after that. Will this do it? Kind of. Oh, guess I got a lucky bomb. I don't understand when Special Gauge comes back and like gives me help. Can't even get onto me back here because they just dyed in my ink. And I think when they die, they explode my ink color too. So, and then if there's a lucky bomb, then that just triggers a chain reaction. Yeah, we're maxing it out. Give me an achievement for maxing out one of those things. Frantic double-decker crisscross floor. Oh. Sounds nice, but it is 2 zones. Where's the other zone? At the bottom? 800 that I'm doing on that damage. Yikes. And we're good. I like my loadout right now, I really do. It is, I'm not like freaking out like I did yesterday in that final run where like nothing was working. Turf Lucky Chain. Firing speed up would be nice. I don't know if I want to do rigorous right now. We're going to do firing speed up. It's kind of hard for me to tell the tones if they line up, if it's like slightly different variation, because they're not all the exact same color depending on it. I guess I could look and see here. Yeah, they're red-ish. Look at the poison ink ones. It's so silly. Destroy the portals. I didn't know that they're gonna have me deal with a sniper there. Poison ink is helping out so much. It's doing 800 damage. Splash damage. Rush 2100. About to go to a boss. I should be okay. Rush attack, have not used it. Rigorous splash damage, explosions. Don't have anything with explosions, so I'm going to take a break. Wig. I'm keeping my sprinkler. I can buy pearls. I can get a splat bomb. Ink recovery by defeating enemies. And we're good. You're killing it so far, 8, but be careful with the boss fight ahead. Yo, Rena, you got any secret weapon stash that could one-shot a boss for us? Well, did you ask nicely? Want to try the prototype spitting fire tripwires I made while developing the memeverse? Sounds awesome. I say we bust them out and blow this boss sky high. Fair warning, they're a bit overtuned. My last simulation showed an 88% chance of destroying the Spire. Well, let's retire those tripwires before we expire. I only said wig because I saw Agent 8's hair, like, move. But I'm glad the developers of Nintendo tried to do something different instead of giving us the same... Well, this is giving the exact same stuff all the time. Stare too long in anything and you'll go cross-eyed. Oops. Not a great place to be. Pearl, that didn't help. Goodbye. Hello. 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 Goodbye, Squid Boss. That was impressive, 8. How'd you get so skilled? Huh. You didn't say you came back to the memeverse to confirm something? Was that something the secret to how 8 got to be so good? No, I'm not interested in being a better soldier or anything. That's for sure. I remember how often you'd skip out on combat drills back at school. So then, what did you want to know? Well, not to make a big deal out of it, but you've been to the deep sea metro, Pearl? Whoa, 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 where'd that come from? No, I've never been, though. I got pretty close to it once. Must have been like, what, 5 years or so back? Oh, right, the day we went to go extract 8, I still get goosebumps thinking about the force of your shout that day. There it is. So it's confirmed that was Pearl's voice. That's what you were wondering about? Yep, but now I know, so thanks, Pearl. Huh? Thanks for what? And also you're welcome? There's the lore dump that I want. Main piercing. More frequent splat bomb. We get lucky chip saturation. Where is my my balls? Oh, one went in already. Look, it's already up there. They're fucking dead. Lucky chip saturation is ridiculous. Armor drop, easy danger, drone, gauge, charge, rush attack, drone, gauge, charge. So I can throw more splat bombs because, I don't know. More damage. Oh, you got up here, bitch? Where are the other ones? Are they over here? I heard the sound of like a good thing dropping. Where is the thing at? Does it take damage all the time? No. It limits the poison damage after a while. Do we see where it's at? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, thank God. Took a little too long because I just got distracted at taking out hordes and very much not being pressured by them. She is shooting a little bit more of that. I want to do main range up, or shall I see what this is? Rigorous danger drone charge up. It's probably going to be in the dark. My controller thing is coming apart. That's like chipping. Did I like get a fake Nintendo Switch Pro controller? Oh, it's just a don't take damage bonus. It's not. Are these different? Oh, I have an objective to do, right? I didn't think it was gonna kill me. I thought it would kill it before it would shoot at me, but I was wrong. Where is it? This is chaos, by the way. Goodbye. That was a lot. I don't know if I can like replace the things on the sticks. They've been like chewed down probably because I played 120 hours of Splatoon and Tears of the Kingdom on this thing. Splat ink recovery, drone gauge charge danger, hero all the way up and then down again floor. I've done that one. Splat ink recovery is probably good because then I can just keep laying ink down and they die. Yeah, I need to get Pearlz some more slots. Where is the thing at? Okay. Excessively circuitous. Okay. 6 o'clock local time. Danger, swim speed up, drone, gauge charge, make coverage. Yes. Flat zones. Hard. Pray for me. Hello lurkers, love you all. Danger. Danger. Oh fuck, they're here. I love my lurking friends. Hello, Ginger. Thank you for joining in on this chaoticness that is Splatoon 3 Side Order DLC-ness. Oops. Oops. They're on my cock. No, they are really on me. I don't know how to get around. Okay, here we go again. Take him out, take him out, take him out. Please. Push shit around. Good. Not good. There's a lot of cucks here. We say no to the cucks. No to the cuck zone. No cuck zone. Decucked. Goodbye. It's hard to tell what's like an uninkable wall or not. Daniel, you gotta move. You gotta move! Shit! I need a vending machine bad. Okay, let's breathe. Let's get them back here instead. Gotta put my ink down. Being sniped. This is fucking terrible, by the way. Oh my god, please. Let me breathe. Please die. Go away. Oh, we did it, Joe. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Oh, too close to call. I need my lives. Vending machine, huh? We're a long way up. Must be almost at the top floor, yeah? 8 Pearl, guess what? We figured out where Smallest went. Seriously? Oh no. We haven't seen it yet, so I bet you know what we're gonna say. But you're right. Smallest is in the control room on the top floor. Of course it is! I don't like this at all, but I guess we've got to go there anyways. Eyes on the prize, 8. Oh, I need an easy one. I increase my damage up close. Boom, speed up. Boom, speed up. Oh, why am I doing splat zones? I just had a brain fart hernia on the last one. I don't need to do it again. One zone at least. But it's a big zone. Please, chill. Please chill. This game is making me play 3 hours straight, and it's not my intent, but I guess a run takes an hour and a half for me because I talk too much. Stickier ink. Flat zones. It's synergy, but it's more pain. Oh, this is actually pretty neat. I like how this one works. Oh. Trying to get more special. I need to get these up too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't like rolling over my speaker wire. More game. Swim speed up, bonus, easy danger magnet, unreasonable mountain battlefield, ascent, scampering disc speed, swim speed. No vending machine for me to refill my lives, will there? Because I think I've already used it twice. Balls in the hole? They're coming after me, but like I don't know where the other ball is. Oh, there is the other ball. Okay. I only have one more floor before I can get a vending machine, and I need the vending machine. Otherwise, it's I'm probably not good for me in the next stage because I know I need lives. No vending machine. This sucks. There's no... I think I understand what the game does, and I can't just take all the vending machines. There probably is a way for me to hack it so that they do give me one at the end. But I don't think it's possible. Did it actually hit me? There's a top box? What the fuck was that? There's a death ceiling? I jumped on the little springy pads, and then I got shot, so my shield jumper thing jumped up and I hit the ceiling box? The fuck? Rude. That was really rude. Because I really liked what I had going, except for not being able to replenish my health because I guess I used 2 vending machines and they're like, that's too many. That was dumb. I didn't fall! I got launched into the air! It's different! Somebody has pearls and then we can give them to Marina. Did someone say hacking? That's me, that's my thing. Pearls are valuable, but you get more after every run at the Spire of Order, so don't feel like you have to hoard them. I think more unlock as I complete. As for the hacks that I want, I think 3 is fine, 1 is fine, +4, +2, armor recovery, I guess a continue. Attack damage, stay at 1. Broken armor speed reduction, yes. I don't like being slow. Armor recovery, better. It used to be 10 seconds. So now all that recovery armor stuff is good. I don't think I want to use a continue. And I want to keep the attack damage the same. Floor reset. I can change. Oh, I can re-roll the floor. Double chip rate. That's kind of nice. More bias. Increases the number of action slots to set color chips for Pearl drone. Hacking is required to set any color chips for the drone other than drone killer whale and drone splat bomb. So I could get an ink mine, a sprinkler, burst bomb, ink strike items. I want to see these. They cost 40 each. I think she should learn how to use the burst bomb. That's why I haven't seen anything else. And then get another slot. How much is the next slot? 50? Okay. Alright, that does it for me, folks. Thanks for watching. I will be back some other time. I hope you enjoyed the fun that was Splatoon 3 Side Order DLC. I am contemplating if I want to stream this one a little bit more, if I want to start recording them. But I'll give it another shot. It seems like I'm able to get to nearly the top on a consistent basis. That heart emote is crazy, Ginger. Oh my god. Crazy. Have a good night.